Nearly 3 years after the start of Russia's full-scale war against Ukraine, the aggressor country continues to earn billions of dollars from oil trade. Currently, the focus of Kyiv's partners is on Russia's shadow fleet, which Moscow uses to transport raw materials bypassing sanctions. According to Bloomberg, this allows the Russian Federation to export over 3 trillion barrels of oil per day.
The movement of oil in global markets has changed. The oil that previously went to the European Union is now mainly supplied to China, India and Myanmar, accounting for over 80% of all volumes. On the other hand, the oil that used to be delivered to the Persian Gulf countries, China and India, is now being redirected to the European Union.
Moreover, the largest importers of Russian oil, India and China, have not imposed any restrictions. However, Washington is ready to take decisive action, according to Bloomberg. The agency reports that the Biden administration is prepared to implement restrictions similar to those applied to Iranian oil. This means that buyers of Russian oil may face U.S. sanctions.
The deliberations highlight how Biden's team is more willing to take risks in confronting Russia as it prepares to depart, especially with previous efforts to choke the Kremlin's energy revenues, yielding mixed results and average U.S. gasoline prices hitting their lowest level since mid-2021, from a Bloomberg publication.
The Biden administration is also considering new sanctions targeting Russia's shadow fleet. According to Bloomberg sources, Washington may announce these measures in the coming weeks. By the end of 2024, the European Union plans to introduce similar measures. Analysts are uncertain whether the impact of these restrictions will be immediate, but the sanctions will definitely serve their purpose in strengthening Ukraine's position in future negotiations.
Joe Biden seems to feel emboldened to do things that people urging him to do for years. And how do you get that system up and running in a couple of weeks, potentially, to have it be unwound shortly after Donald Trump takes office? That's possibly a bit of a symbolic move by Biden more than anything else. But it lines up with the amount of weaponry he's trying to push heavily towards Ukraine. And it's again about maybe getting Ukraine in the strongest position and trying to weaken Russia as much as possible before there are talks about that war. Rosalind Matheson, Bloomberg analyst.
Despite the large volumes of oil exports, Russia's revenues are declining. According to the report from the Russian Ministry of Finance, in November 2024, the aggressor country earned 605 billion rubles from oil trade, which is 21% less than in November 2023. Analysts believe that the decrease was caused not only by sanctions, but also by falling oil prices on the global market. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Andriy Dmitrenko, UATV News.